Yeah. Bravo.
What's going on? What's up,
Yo.
Geoffrey Keezer?
What was that? The vamp was in 4/4. The tune was
It
in
was
3.
it was kind of in three. I did shift a little bit to four because I realized at a certain point,
Yeah,
to the but then I was like, you know what? It's solo piano. I can go in and out of four whenever I want. Why not?
that's true. You could.
I'm trying to look at the silver lining of the COVID. You know, we can do what we want. So
We can do metric modulations and nobody can say anything about it.
that's right. Exactly. So, man, it's so good to see you, Geoffrey, and so good to see everybody here. Thank you guys for being here. I'm Peter Martin. This is Geoffrey Keezer,
Hey.
and we're gonna play a little solo piano for you tonight, separately and maybe even together if we can get everything lined up. Because we realized talking right before the show that we're actually physically we're still kind of difficult. I'm so used to playing with people in New York and LA. I'm in St. Louis, but you're in Wisconsin.
I'm in
so
Wisconsin. Yeah.
we're both in the
know.
same time zone, so we're thinking, but we're going to wait to the end to see what
Maybe
happens, right?
that might work.
But yeah, I want to welcome everybody. This is Wednesday night. Hope that your week is going well. Hope that you're safe, and thank you guys for being here. That was Emily, written by Johnny Mandel and Johnny Mercer, and actually Geoffrey gave me a little background. Right, like 30 seconds before we went on, he actually pulled out the sheet music to this that he happened to have, which was awesome. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I got right here, the Johnny Mandel songbook. I just found it here in the house.
I mean, I told him right before I started, I was
going.
like, I'm thinking about playing Emily, you know, and because I was listening to, of course, we lost Johnny Mandel earlier this year. Such a
Yep.
master songwriter and arranger, and I was listening to Shirley Horn, "Here's to
Ooh.
Life,"
Oh my gosh.
which he did some of the greatest arrangements on that, and a bunch of his
Yeah.
compositions were featured on there. But we were listening to it last night at the suggestion of my lovely wife Kelly, because we were trying to find some music that was calming, pre-debate music, like basically the antithesis to what we thought was going to be something mildly upsetting. Obviously, it turned into something much more than mildly upsetting. So I'm glad now that I brought up the big guns with Shirley Horn, Johnny Mandel,
Yeah.
to kind of like a pre-counteracting. But anyway, so that was Emily. So he's been on my mind all day, and big shout out and thank you and a lot of love bringing up his name, Johnny Mandel. But I want to introduce you guys, to I'm going to give you an official introduction here, Geoffrey, and then let you do your thing. This is Geoffrey Keezer, which I know most of you know who he is. He's a legend in his own time, which
In
is
my own mind.
time.
Legend in my own mind.
Legend in his own mind, but also in his own time. See, there's a lot of guys and gals that are legends only in their own mind, and that's a problem. But Geoffrey's somebody that I've admired from afar at first, and then closer, and one of the great joys of these past years has been not only getting to I've heard him play all my life, literally since I was a teenager, and I've heard him play on some of the same gigs that I've done. So he's been like really the barometer and a conscience of our generation of pianists in such a wonderful way. He's a creative force at the keyboard, but also just as a musician, as a thinker, and as a person of his music. And yeah, I'm going to build you
I'm
up.
nervous
and then
now,
you're going
man.
to deliver. Nah, you don't need to be. You're going to deliver. But he's one of those people. I mean, you guys all know his music. You know him. You love him. You've seen him with Christian McBride and Ray Brown. One of the most legendary Ray Brown trios for many years featured Geoffrey Keezer. And he's played with just a who's who of everybody. Joshua Redman back in the day. I think Roy Hargrove, that was really the first time I heard you. Art Blakey,
Yeah.
Everybody from the legends up to like our contemporaries. But ladies and gentlemen, Geoffrey Keezer.
Hey. Woo. So, well, you mentioned Christian McBride, and actually, the song I'm going to play is by request from my son Cameron, who's 12, and he's out in California, and he's like, "Can you play Lullaby for a Ladybug by Christian McBride?"
Ooh,
Which is
okay.
That's
That's
this
one
tune.
of my favorites. I love the
Yeah.
way you play this. Okay, me and Cameron are like thinking alike.
That's
I
right,
wanted to
yeah.
throw that out there. So
Yeah. So I mean, you and I both played with Christian quite a bit in his bands, and and he's an open studio artist as well.
yep,
Obviously, he's got a couple of courses out now. Yeah.
yep. He's got two core. We got a brand
two.
new one. Your Sound Is Your Signature just came out.
Right on.
Yeah.
And this has always been one of my favorite tunes of his. And so I will do my best
All right.
Yeah, let me see. Something like that.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love that tune. Love the way you play it, man. That's like a whole nother level now. That's like, I know it. I've known it. I'm going next level with it. I love that.
It's fun. It's just such a pretty melody, and it's really simple. And people that are familiar with Christian, like funkier stuff, or hard swinging, like right down the middle. Christian has that side to him too. It's like you think of like McCoy Tyner writing a tune like called a tune like the one.
Yeah. You taught my heart to sing.
Yeah, you taught my heart to sing.
Yeah.
Just the scope of musicians sometimes is in the breadth of what of musicians and their compositions a lot of times is more than you think of, just putting people in a box. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Maybe it's like a Philly thing too with McBride and McCoy.
There you go. It's got to be a Philly
that
thing.
helps as well.
Yeah.
That's great. So, all right. So I was just looking at the comments, and some folks are having some freezing up issues, and so we're looking into that. The thing is, like, I might have to give you some play-by-play because I could hear Geoffrey so well on that. I heard every single note, and if for some reason there's something that needs to be fixed, I can personally guarantee he's going to play it again for everybody with the exact same arrangement, every single note. Right? Is that cool?
I practiced it and everything.
So, yeah, right. Yeah. So, no, we're working on that. Apologies on that. We're kind of at the mercy. It's funny because I can hear everything great going back and forth. We're a little bit at the mercy of our streaming providers, as it were. But someone did say on there that the Facebook, so we're streaming to YouTube and Facebook. A couple people mentioned that the Facebook feed was much cleaner for some reason. So you may want to go check it out over there. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back and forth, and we promise to just get better and better as the night goes on.
That's right.
That in case there's any internet improvement, you're going to be like, I'm so glad I didn't hear that early stuff anyway. So
yeah.
So you know what? Maybe I'll do something slower in case all those notes we just both played, especially you, was clogging up the internet.
That's probably what happened.
And genius of that solo piano arrangement might have been, you might have like broke the internet. That's probably what happened.
I broke the jazz internet.
That's right. So maybe I'll do a little, I was thinking about doing The Very Thought of You. And just like, that's one of those ballads that I love, kind of keeping in the rotation. So this is Ray Noble, right? You probably have a songbook of his sitting right there as well, too,
got
right?
the Ray Noble songbook. I don't think I do.
So yeah, I'll do all that, and we're going to try to get the everything happening on the stream good, and thank you guys.
Wow. Man, that was beautiful. That was really, really beautiful. Yay. I'm
Thank you, thank you.
yeah, man.
Very thought of you.
What in A
I'm
flat? A flat.
A flat, yeah. Where do you do it? You do it anywhere. You're Jeff
I
Keezer, man.
don't
Come on.
know. I don't know. I was thinking the way hey, you know what? I just got that new Monk live concert from Palo Alto, California. It was recorded in
Yeah, yeah,
1968.
yeah.
Um, oh, it's so great. But the
I
the,
got to
tr-
hear
the
it.
trippy thing about it is like they come out on stage and Monk hits a chord and they kind of like tune up to the chord. But he
Uh
hits a
huh.
G he and the first tune is Ruby, My Dear, but he hits a G flat. He goes and the bass is like bowing on an F sharp and Charlie Rouse is like they like tune up to an F sharp chord or a G flat chord.
Oh, that's great.
What a
That's total
trip,
monk.
right?
That's monk.
You
Yeah.
know?
I mean, for pianists, we're cool. We'll tune up to anything. Just tune up to us.
Yeah. Tune to us. That's right. We're the
Yeah,
well-tempered clavier.
that's
Um,
right.
you know, I was going to play something. I was been thinking about this tune all day, and used to play the Neil Hefti song "Little Darlin'" with
Mm.
Ray Brown, and Ray. If you don't mind me playing another ballad after you,
Oh, please, please.
but Ray wrote this intro, and Ray Brown would write intros to songs that were entire songs in themselves.
Mm.
That were just like you could sometimes just leave the main song off and just play the intro, and that was enough. Uh,
Oh,
but this intro that he composed to Lil Darlin' is just it's stunning, and I used to love to play this every night. So I kind of wanted to do that. Um, so let's see. 1, 2, 3.
killing. So man, that took me back. I remember hearing you play that with Ray Brown with the trio. How was it, Scullers?
Yeah.
I think it was Greg Hutchinson on drums.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that, and I remember the look on Ray's face, and you guys were just like right in there with him, just like that. That I call it that, like stuck in the swing. Like there couldn't have been anything you guys did. You guys wouldn't have been stuck in the swing, even if you tried to get out. It was like that quicksand swing, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Your mic is a little low. You might want to.
Oh, it was off.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Off. Oh man, I just said a bunch of brilliant stuff, and I didn't have the swich on. Come on, man.
No, we could hear you through the piano though. We could hear you in the room.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It was just Scullers in Boston. That must have been like, I don't know, 95, 96. Something like
I was in the band 97 to 99. Yeah.
Okay, 97. Okay, yeah, man. It was, but you guys were stuck in that swing, and it took me back there. So a couple people commented. Somebody was saying you're taking them to church. Absolutely, and then someone else was asking, and I think they may either have some insider information or they've used a Google search or something. They want to know about the piano you're playing on, and they want to know the origins of it and whether or not it's something that you played on since a young age or something. So I don't know.
It is. I mean, this is. I was saying before. This is it's a little Baldwin upright that I grew up on. I'm here in my parents' house in Wisconsin at the moment, and yeah, this is the piano that I did all my shedding on as a teenager and transcribing, and the action is very, very light, so it's kind of a little bit of a challenge to play the way I normally play on it, but I'm trying to make it work.
Well, you definitely got it's not restricting your left hand at all. I can say that. That was some killer melodic groove.
Thank you.
But I love it. Great stuff. Well, I was thinking about maybe since we're talking about Thelonious Monk, such a overbearing presence in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
I think you and I and every pianist that's come after, every jazz musician, his music and his conception. So I was thinking about doing a little bit of Monk, if that'll work into the program, as it were. Maybe some Well You Needn't.
Yeah.
Is that cool? That'd be funny if you were like, no. It'd be funny if you were like, no, I hate that tune. I mean, that's cool. I know other ones. See. All right, here's a little Well You Needn't.
Yeah, there it is. And it's great because for this jazz students out there that might be tuning in, I should point out that you played the correct bridge on the song, which is you played the D flat, because a lot of people copy the Miles version where he goes
Right.
to the G, but that's
Right.
not it.
Well, that's interesting because that might have been the only part that I played correctly for Monk. So I appreciate you very
Ah,
much for pointing that part out.
but those details are really what makes the Monk so interesting too to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna play a Monk tune too, so this is great. We're in tune, man. We're in the same time zone.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. That's how we do it.
It's a central time thing, I think, is what it is.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
There's a tune of Monks that I like to play that's a bit odder than some of his others, and it's called "Coming on the Hudson," and it's from that record with Johnny Griffin. It's like a Live at the Five Spot or something like that. I'm terrible with album titles, but it's got like a 3.5 bar bridge, But anyway, I'll play it. buffer.
Yeah. And I got a couple messages too saying that there's like an AT&T system-wide outage in some bunch of places. So
no.
I'm trying to think of all the different people I can blame for this, But
Yeah.
but hopefully you guys, if you did miss some things, you can back things up. We're going to leave everything up as we always do for you guys to enjoy. And on that note, we would ask if you have it upon your heart to go, if you want to get a virtual ticket for tonight. And you might be like, oh, the stream was messed up, but you heard all that great music. And so you're going to help us start. Now I'm just improvising now, Keezer. Check this out. You're going to help us set up our own streaming system so we don't have to be relying on YouTube and Facebook and all these people.
Hey.
Go to Open. No, we can't promise that, but we'd like to. Go to openstudio.live and you can get a virtual ticket. And we have everything. We got VIP level, but we've got, Keezer, I don't know if you know about this. We have a ticket level. Now tell me if you can do this at the Blue Note or the Vanguard. This ticket is called, it's at the cheapest one. It's called I'm Broke, but I Want to Support the Music.
Man,
Has that ever happened in New York City?
that's beautiful. That's I love it.
Yeah, you can come in at the I'm broke, but I want to support the music. So go to openstudio.live. Everything goes straight to the artist, in this case, Mr. Keezer, and 20% of the ticket sales going to our nonprofit of the week, which is you can read all about at openstudio.live.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about this is probably not the thing to do, but you know what? This is COVID time, so I do crazy stuff. I'm going to play a composition of my own right after a couple of Thelonious Monk compositions, because what better way to showcase your own thing than to put it up against the masterpieces. But this is one that I had to pull out the music. I was thinking about it, as we're always saying, like things come to you or whatever. But this is one that I wrote a while back and kind of put it on the shelf and pull it out every now and then, called Before It's Time. And then This is also a little bit of a hint, no pressure, but I love your composition so much, Geoffrey. If you want to do something, this might inspire you to do one of your own coming up next, but that's up to you.
I'll try.
And then maybe we'll do something together.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
Too. Okay, cool. This is Before It's Time.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Beautiful. Beautiful tune.
Yeah, I actually wrote that for it's before its time. It's for Kenny Kirkland.
Okay.
Kenny Kirkland.
He's someone that I listened to a lot uh, growing up, and only got to see him play once. Met him one time. You
Hmm.
know, he's someone I wish I had was able to get to know a little bit. But man, what an incredible pianist and composer that he was, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jeez.
definitely one of those like like several pianists I think that we both came up kind of under and looking up to that left too soon. I think of him and Mulgrew, of course.
Mm, mm.
I mean the amount of music that they played and left us in just joy, and even all the piano stuff that only the piano players know.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
yeah,
handed down and everything, but just the general music that they left was beautiful, beautiful.
yeah. Well, I mean, I can play something kind of quick. I mean, are we? Do we have time for like another
Well,
solo
like we were
piece, or
talking
should
about,
we?
do you have another gig? I don't have another gig. If you got time, I got time.
No, but I can. This is something you don't get from live in a club. I can smell that Jillian's got an apple crisp in the oven up there.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. That might even be a vegan. I bet that's a vegan, plant-based apple crisp as well. Actually, so
It's.
Jillian, oh,
I
go
think
ahead.
it's probably got butter in it. It's probably not vegan, but it's gluten free for sure.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
gluten free. Right.
yeah, yeah.
We should say your lovely wife and partner Jillian Margot has a great new record that just dropped. Well, I'm saying it's great. I haven't even heard it yet because every
Yeah.
day I know it just came out. I'm going to my mailbox. I'm like, did the Keezer send it yet? Oh, it's probably part of the postal delay.
It
That's what it is.
Yeah, well,
But I'm
it
looking
actually
forward to
comes
it.
out. It comes out on October 23rd, but
Oh,
there's
okay,
a pre-sale happening right now. You can go. It's
okay.
on Rope-A-Dope Records, and it's called Power
I love
Flower. It's
rope
the
a
name of the
dope.
album. So yeah,
I love that title too. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "That's dope. That's rope a dope right there." Where that's a great little turn of a phrase.
yeah,
But
Power Flower. It's a
oh
Stevie Wonder song
yeah,
from the
um,
Secret Journey Through the Secret Life
Se-
of Plants.
Secret Life of Plants, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I sometimes do that other one. Oh wait, that's Secret Life of Plants, right? That's a record that
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's a record a lot of people slept on. That's I think one of
Yes,
his
they did.
best.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
great soundtrack. Great soundtrack. Yeah, but that's so all right. So that's coming out in October, and that features you, and in addition, obviously, to Jillian and Mark Whitfield Jr. I saw Billy
Yeah,
Kilson. That's one of our favorite. We have a big affection for Billy Kilson. I think having both played with him a bunch. Amazing
yeah, yeah. Richie
drummer,
Goods on bass.
Richie Goods.
Fantastic guests on there, Ingrid Jensen and Seamus Blake, and um, uh, boy, yeah, Ben Butler on guitar. Oh, it's cool, very cool record.
Cool, cool.
Yeah,
Well, we'll
yeah.
definitely drop a link to that below if it isn't there already on the YouTube and the Facebook. So
Oh,
check that out.
right on.
And yeah, I'd love to hear your stuff. And I'll just throw it out there too. Geoffrey Keezer is one of our star artists here at our sponsor, Open Studio. Where's Open Studio? Open Studio's everywhere.
I get
But
I get even one of these cool
look at that. That's how
Open
we do it.
Studio. Yeah,
That's how
man.
we do it.
I got this
Yeah.
in the mail the other day. I was stoked, man. And it's very
Awesome.
comfortable. It's one of the most comfortable masks in my collection right
And
now.
you know what? If you check it out, I don't know if you can show folks. That's a two. Look, I'm really going into sales, but that's a
Hey,
2-ply. You see how
yeah.
there's a double ply on the inside, which a couple weeks ago when it was hot was a drag, but now that's what we need. It's
And
getting cold out here.
it's got the nose, like the pipe cleaner or whatever in here, so you can kind of bend it to fit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got
I
it,
love everybody's become like there's a mask etiquette at first, and now there's like a mask hierarchy.
a
That's how we
mask
do it.
hierarchy. Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Cool. So what you got? Maybe
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Well,
do
we
something,
were
and then we'll do
talking
something
about
together.
pianists, and that we all came up, listening to and becoming friends with, and pianists and mentors, and a guy that was really, really important for me was James Williams.
Mm,
And James is another one we lost way, way too soon.
yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
but he was someone that became my mentor and my producer, my first several albums, and hooked me up with the gig with Art Blakey and Art
Mm.
Farmer. Just, an incredible supporter of young musicians, and just this is a cat that would get off the plane from a gig and would go straight to a club with the bags in his hands to like hang, you know,
Yep.
before even going home. Anyway,
Yep.
I wrote this song in his memory, and it's called "The Kindest Soul." Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful.
I tried to capture his vibe a little bit. Like if you knew James's music, there's some of those kind of, voicings in there, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Chromatic suspension things. Yeah.
And no, you captured his personality too, his warmth, and I didn't know, I knew him, not like you and that mentor. I was more like mentee from afar, but every time I would see him, he was so, he was just the nicest cat, so supportive, so warm. I remember like the second, third, fourth time I kind of would see him, like at Bradley's or whatever, when I went to New York, he was always like, "Peter," and I was like, "Man, can't even believe you remember me," and such a supportive, as you say, of our whole generation of pianists and just musicians. I mean, Roy, everybody,
Yeah.
What a great cat. But yeah, you definitely captured it. So, well, maybe we'll take it on out of here with something we could do together. I want to just, thank you, Geoffrey, so much for being here, man, for everything that you're doing, as always.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, I've been looking forward to this. And if we have any pianists out there, if you want to learn what you just heard Keezer do, he has several courses: Keys to Jazz, advanced jazz piano. He's got more stuff coming, solo jazz piano. He's got a bunch of courses on Open Studio, and we guarantee after 1 week of purchasing his courses that you will sound exactly like what you just heard Geoffrey Keezer. Okay, we can't quite do that.
I better sign up.
All right, I can't promise that, but we can promise that you'll get an insight. He's not only a fabulous, musician, but a really interesting, enlightening, and entertaining teacher. I've gotten so much out of. I first signed him to Open Studio because I just wanted to learn his stuff. I was like, well, if other people like it, that'll be good too. But that was a bonus. But we've really had so much great response from students and your members all around the world. So it's been a lot of fun, and more to come. Much more to come, of course.
Yeah.
And so thank all you guys for being here on a Wednesday night. I hope that you're able to watch the stream, rewind it, do your thing, and thank you for the support. You can go to openstudio.live for the rest of the night, or whenever you're watching this, to support with a virtual ticket everything we're doing here on the live program at Open Studio. And you can go to openstudiojazz.com/live. We're doing live stuff all the time, performances, workshops. We've got, actually tomorrow we've got a Fred Hirsch. Oh, you know what? This is not open to the public, but I'm gonna brag about it. We're doing a Fred Hirsch live workshop tomorrow, and for our Piano Access Pass members. So we're super excited about that.
Hey, that's if you're not a Access Pass member, that's a reason to sign up right there, man. How often
you know
do you
what
get
I'm saying?
Masterclass with Fred Hirsch? Holy moly!
I know.
Yeah.
That's another one. I'm gonna be right there at the virtual front door.
Oh yeah.
And so we've got that going. So yeah, you can check out what we're doing live all the time. And what do you want to do? We can just kind of go back and forth,
Yeah, trade some choruses or something.
Okay.
Some rhythm changes.
Good. Rhythm changes sounds good. You got it.
Not too fast.
Wherever you put it, I'll do what I can.
I'll just play. I'll play the head. We're probably not like perfectly synced up, but it'll be something close.
That's right. That people need to learn about latency like we have, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Hey, let's do this in honor of the what do we have, like the Sonny Rollins? They're trying to get the Williamsburg Bridge renamed the Sonny Rollins Bridge.
Yes.
In New York.
That's right. The bridge.
They've got like 11 or 12,000 signatures now, and they're just trying to just push it as far as they can. We get 20,000, 30,000 people to sign up. Maybe we can, get his name on that bridge. I think that would be super hip.
That'd be awesome.
Well, so I was thinking, you got the next one. I don't know how many beats apart we were, but it was fun.
That was great.
Did I
We
lose
had the
audio
Midwest
there, or
connection
did I lose
happening. We had the Midwest connection happening. It was all good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Geoffrey Keezer right there. Geoffrey Keezer. Geoffrey Keezer.
Hold on. I lost my headphones.
So we thank you guys, everybody, for being here tonight. You're back with us. You're back with us. Man, that was incredible. That was awesome.
That was
Ladies
fun.
and gentlemen, Geoffrey Keezer. Yeah,
That's the
that was
first,
awesome.
first attempt at a live duo that I've done.
Oh man.
style.
Well, we got to do it again, man. If you enjoyed it, I know the folks enjoyed it. I had a ball. So thank you so much. Thank you guys, everybody, for being here. We're going to sign out. Hope you have a great evening. Stay safe. Stay socially distanced. Stay spiritually connected through the music.
Yes,
Peace.
yes. All right.